get the best of it?
Well, that's pretty much what you have to do. I mean, we'll tweak some things a little bit. Obviously, it's like playing a tailback in the game. And of course, he can throw it, and he's got a great arm. But you look at what they do. I think, last week, 40-some times they ran it. I think he ran it 25 times, and they threw it about 15 or 14. So, you got to tweak some things a little bit. But our guys are used to playing our scheme, and that's what we're going to do. We're not going to go out and try to reinvent the wheel this week. If you do that, I think you're looking for things, and it wouldn't be sending our football team a good signal. So, we know we have to play spread offenses, and our defense is set up to do that. It's a matter of us going out and executing.
I was at the Auburn game last week, and the one play they ran consistently, John, was that center guard trap, and you can almost see him wait for the lineman to get tricked, and then he's busting through there, and he comes, and the linebacker at his 215 fills the hole, and he gets nailed. I mean, it's
like I said, it's tough going when you got a 245-pounder coming up in there. But hey, that's the game that we got this week, and certainly it's some people may look at it as a big challenge, but we look at it as a big opportunity, and that's the way we're going to approach it. And we're going to prepare as hard as we can and be at our best.
Does he appear to be more dangerous freelancing?
Well, I don't think he's freelancing. I mean, they know what they're doing, and the things that you see, plays are designed to happen that way. And all he's doing when he's waiting is waiting for that backside guard to get pulled and get around, and then he's going to follow him, or he's going to find a soft spot in the defense. And you can't have soft spots. Everybody's got to anchor up and hold their point and play. And linebackers have got to do a great job attacking the line of scrimmage, and then you start with a little play action added onto that. So there's a lot of dimensions, but it starts with obviously slowing down the run.
As it looked, I'm sorry, did you have something else?
I was going to say, I said slowing it down because obviously, and nobody stopped him. So and that's what we want to be able to do is to go out there and see if we can slow it down somewhat.
Maybe more as a football guy than as a DC. What do you like about the offensive coordinator over there, Malzahn? What in this offense goes along with what you've seen in his career?
I think that and we're seeing a lot of people that are doing a lot of the same things. I mean, but he's done a great job. I've always had tremendous respect for him, even when he was at Arkansas several years ago. Tremendous respect. He knows what he's doing. Certainly, they play hard. They're physical, and that's the one thing about it. Even though a lot of it's gun run stuff, it's still physical. It's power football, and they don't run as much option as some teams that run the spread. They run more power football, where you're going to get a down and around blocking scheme, and that's physical. And you're going to get a double down and around, and you're going to get a dose of that, and then you're going to get a dose of those fast backs coming across and running the speed sweep. So it's power football. The thing that it forces you to do is play a little bit more man coverage than maybe you normally would, because obviously we're not going to change our philosophy. It's very simple. We're going to try to put more in the box than they can block. I don't know if it's going to be possible this week, but that's what we're going to try to do. And hopefully we'll dare them to throw it. Maybe we can get them to throw it about 50 times.
Can you clarify with the down and around part of that?
It's a double team at the point of attack, and it's a backside guard coming around to pull and kick somebody out. And they've got a fullback. They don't call him fullback. They got a fullback involved that's running a kick-out block too. So you got a guard, and really the fullback's will kick out. The guard's going to wrap and block the backside.
Is he one of those coaches that is good at adapting his philosophy to the talent that he has to work with, you think?
Well, I think so. You'd have to say so. I mean, geez, they're having a great year. They've got to be, I know they're the top in the league, and they've got to be one of the top in the country in terms of, what they're doing offensively. So, you'd have to certainly say so. They've done a great job in getting a quarterback ready to play as quickly as they've gotten him ready to play, and he looks like he's in command of the offense. He knows what the coaches want him to do, and he gets it done for him.
John, obviously y'all have a lot of great numbers. You probably haven't been as great in the red zone this year as you would like. I know y'all been put in some tough positions at times because of turnovers, but what do you say about that? I mean, are you kind of take a bottom line approach and say, it's your job to stop them no matter what?
Yeah, it is. And you know what? Last year, I'll use last year for an example. And it's something that we take a lot of pride in. Let me tell you, I'm not, and I say but none of us were very happy. You're going to have turnovers. They're going to happen. We practice sudden change defense all spring. We practice it in the fall. Last year, we didn't give up a single point off sudden change until the Arkansas game. And we have not been very good in that situation. And you ask me why, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, but you've got to go out and get stops, or you got to go out and make them kick field goals. And we've given up some touchdowns already this year off sudden change when we played 12 games last year almost, without, late in the Arkansas game when we gave up one. So it's something that you work on. It's something that we need to be better this year than we are. But if you say put a finger on me, and tell me exactly, what the reason is, I don't know. If it was, we'd already have it fixed. But we know it's there, and we know we need to be better in those situations because they're going to happen. And the thing that we need to do is that we need to, get the short field for our offense, because that's what good defenses do. They take the ball away, and we've been okay at that, but certainly there's room to improve there.